Blanche, a mixture of different styles. Some of the songs were originally written for the Highlander movie with Christophe Lambert. And some of the songs are just new songs also. So we don't look upon it as a soundtrack album just for a movie, we look upon it as the new Queen.
Et où a-t-il été enregistré cet album? Where was it recorded?
Where was it recorded? Yes, it was recorded mainly in London, here, ici, and the Townhouse Studios mainly, also at Trevor Horn Studios, Siam West, in London, two famous London studios.
Et qui a eu l'idée de vous faire cette bande originale de film? Who had the idea for the soundtrack?
Well, originally Freddie and then Brian went to see little bits of Russell Mulcahy's new film, which Russell wanted us to do the music to, which was The Highlander. We just saw 30 minutes, half an hour of the film, and we were so impressed visually that we thought, well, we'd like to get involved. And so then Freddie came up with Princes of the Universe, and Brian came up with a song called Who Wants to Live Forever. And then as we got working, I wrote The Kind of Magic, and John came up with the song, and then the whole thing came through from there.
Mais apparemment, vous aviez déjà rencontré le metteur en scène. You met the director before.
Yes, I mean, Russell Mulcahy is a very famous video director, but Queen had never worked with him, but we'd wanted to work with him, and he'd wanted to work with us. But before then, we never had a chance. We've done much work with one of Russell's partners, David Mallet, who also makes a lot of the David Bowie videos, and who's very, very talented. And so we used to work usually with David Mallet, but we always wanted to work with Russell also. And so this was the first chance.
Vous dites que vous n'avez jamais travaillé avec lui, mais j'ai lu dans la presse que c'était lui qui avait fait la vidéo de Radio Gaga. I was told that this director made the video clip Radio Gaga. Is it true or not?
David Mallet?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. He did. He made Radio Gaga, I Want to Break Free, with the one we were in drag, and also Hammer to Fall. I think they're the only three we've done with David. And Freddie also made 2 or 3 videos with David Mallet. He's a great director.
C'est vous qui avez écrit A Kind of Magic. Apparemment, vous écrivez des succès. Est-ce que vous pouvez nous rappeler quels sont les succès que vous avez écrits pour Queen? Can you remind us which success you wrote for Queen?
Well, really, I never thought of myself as a singles writer. It's only really in the last 3 years that I've started writing singles for the group, which is, I suppose, the 2 biggest ones were Radio Gaga and The Kind of Magic. Usually, at the beginning, it was Brian and Freddie did most of the writing for the group. And then John and I started to write more, and John would write more commercially than I would. So John wrote another one, Bites at Dust, and other songs like that, You're My Best Friend, and I Want to Break Free. So really, we shared the writing in the group.
Vous êtes un bon chanteur, tout le monde dit que vous chantez très très bien et vous le savez. Vous avez fait 2 albums solo, Fun in Space et Strange Frontier. You're a good singer. Est-ce que vous avez un peu de frustration derrière votre batterie? You understand what I said in French?
Well, I may be a good singer, but we've got a better one in the group. I think Freddie is a very good singer, and he's a much stronger all-round voice than I have. I mean, I have a voice which is good for certain things, but really he's a stronger lead singer than I am, and he's also a very flamboyant and effective frontman, which is very important, I think. So it's not frustrating, because I do sing a lot with Freddie on stage, but he's still the lead voice, which is good.
Est-ce que vous chantez seul sur le nouvel album? Do you sing alone on the new LP?
No. It's all the lead vocals are by Freddie, but I sing on most of the harmonies, a lot of the harmonies with Brian, and I sing the harmonies with Freddie.
Quelle est la tendance, la relation qu'il existe entre les membres du groupe? What's the relationship between the members of the band in 96 after so many works together?
Yeah, like any good marriage, it's always up and down. But at the moment it's great, because we're rehearsing very, very hard for this tour, which we're looking very much forward to. The biggest tour we've ever made in Europe, to more people than ever before. And so at the moment we're getting on very well. It's usually at the end of the studio, long time in the studio, you know, it's very much like this. But the because we've finished now and we're actually playing again, rehearsing the stage show. We're getting on a lot better now.
Entre deux albums, est-ce que vous vous voyez between two LPs? Do you meet sometime together?
Yes, oh yeah.
Et de quoi vous parlez? What are you talking about? Music?
Often everything will go back to music. I mean, Freddie's been playing this Prince video every time I go around his house, because he's very impressed with Prince at the moment, but, or that, a year ago this was, not so much now. Yeah, we still see each other occasionally, but usually we see each other so much working that it's mostly work or music.
Quelqu'un m'a dit que vous vouliez prendre un repos de 2 ans après la tournée. I was told that you want to have a break of 2 years after this tour.
Well, I don't know. Nothing is certain, you see. We might say one thing one day, and, you know, okay, we want a break because everybody's tired of this. But then the next week, everybody's changed their minds, you know, because the tour is going well or something. So it's impossible to say. I know we will take a short break, at least, after this tour. Definitely, but it might be short, it might be long, I don't know. At this point, I can't say.